we're going to we're going to we're gonna talk to our friends first. Let's talk to Bastila. I don't know if the mod broke something because
How can I help?
everybody's super chatty.
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zar.
I think we both know the real reason you've been watching me.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
Ooh, I make you tremble. Do you get all tingly inside too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
So what you're saying is I can either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain.
We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
I'd never do such a thing.
And that is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Such as?
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must. How can I help? Then I suggest...
Okay, I guess she's done talking.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been quiet lately.
Have I been quiet?
I haven't been talking
Suppose I
to
have.
you.
I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
You were born out of the loop. You need some filling in on detail, you poor baby. Oops. What?
Look, I'm
Don't
serious.
flirt with
No
me.
one seems to want to tell me anything, and it's starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Tatooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Why don't you ask Bastila?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
I don't know. They thought it was more important that I help find the maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
I'm pretty cool. I've done pretty well so far.
That is completely beside the point. The Jedi encouraged you to stay with us, and I don't believe the reasons they gave. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
I don't know. We have a bond.
And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
What are you going to do about
Nothing. Not yet. I just better hope I don't get a reason to. Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Fine.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Alright.
You get...
He's done talking. Bunt cake?
How may
Did
I be of
somebody
assistance to
say
you, Padawan?
bunt cake? What? No.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How'd you become a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
I don't know, sure. You're right, it's going to be boring.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see
Or that's
Jedi
the
very often,
audacity to flirt
especially
with
where
me.
I lived.
What's Cathar like?
It was not the homeworld of the Cathar that I lived on. My parents had long fled from that place, and perhaps that is a story for another time. Rather, it was a human hive world that I was raised on, the hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
How'd you gain entrance
When
to
I
the
saw
order?
a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored.
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Tatooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed. How may I be of assistance to you? What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Oh,
Of course.
never mind. Okay. I do appreciate in BioWare's other games how it makes, I don't know, interacting with your companions a little bit more straightforward. Rather than
what do
just
you
kind of
want?
talking to them over and over again.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world
Until
getting
their
wasted,
dialogue is
huh?
exhausted.
I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now. If a
What do you
world
mean?
isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story
Well, that's because
is
Canderous
about
is
something a little
straightforward.
different. We were going through the
And
asteroid fields
he,
of the Crispin
you know,
system at the
he
very
just
edge
likes
of the
talking
galaxy,
about
playing with the pirates and
what he
smugglers we
does.
found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Did it backfire?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on the side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something, or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
An asteroid?
Maybe, but maybe not. It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
So, this is a reference to a now non-canon race known as the Yuuzhan Vong.
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
So I think the Yuuzhan Vong were the primary antagonist of a very long-running book series, a large collaborative effort between a whole bunch of authors, known as the New Jedi Order series of books. It was a really transformative series because it took a lot of major narrative risks. In the very first book, they kill Chewbacca by dropping a moon on him, and it was just kind of oh shit, this alien race from another galaxy entirely is serious business.
Yeah, what do you want? I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Yeah, you were a great warrior.
Ha! I was the best. Except for Mandalore, of course. He was the only person alive except Revan who could have beaten me. For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
Let me guess, you won?
Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
What did they do?
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know? Yeah, what do you want?
He's done.
Hey there, what can I do for you? All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself.
Alright. So, because of how we're playing, I've been treating Mission and Zalbar as my partners in fighting against crime. And Mission has trouble, so we're going to be, well, actually we're going to be eventually going to Tatooine. We're going to go to Yavin first. So, you all have been voting on what lightsaber color I'm going to be using. And turquoise and orange are some of the options, but the only way that we can unlock those colors is by frequently going to this planet, going to a space station outside of the gas giant Yavin. So we're gonna go there. We have to go there in between every single... What are you doing? Did it crash? No, it didn't crash. It likes to crash. It likes to crash a lot. So in between every single world that we go to, we need to pay a visit to the space station.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Yeah, good point. What else does Malak? That was weird. I don't know why it did a scene change right there. Hello.
How can I help?
Why did the council send me with you on this mission? Okay.
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
If the Force wants us to be together, why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction.
Oh.
We should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction?
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
By the Force! Seems odd they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a
Ask her
mission
to
to
the
stop Malak.
movies.
There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my
Space
own
movies.
abilities. I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
You're the one who yawn and put your arm around the move.
Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done. How can I help? Then
You want to go see Pirates of the Space Caribbean?
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Huh? What do you mean? Who's eating our food? Space lethal weapon. Someone's eating my food. There must be some explanation. Unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on my stores. Whoever the thief is, they managed to avoid detection. I think I hear the soft patter of footsteps behind. Vom, 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 vom. League of Assassins.
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Where'd you come from?
Selima wanga kunbikin.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Mucho shakapaka.
I don't understand you. Wait, I know your
Mucho
name, though.
shakapaka.
Your name? I'm Jehoshaphat
Mucho shakapaka.
Lurarka Sulis. Sasha?
Mucho shakapaka.
Mukashakapaka.
Tonki ba non tontek.
You're speaking Mandalorian.
Kipona. Bona na kichu.
Mandalori. Mandalorian's bad.
Selima wanga kun bikin.
Shakira song. Your words are all mixed up. Eh.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Everything is safe?
Tonki ba non tontek.
You sleep
Kipona.
here?
Bona na kichu.
It's your home.
Kipona. Bona na kichu. Dong abuk shami no nok.
Okay. I see you.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
You're hiding.
Dong ki ba non tontek.
I don't get all that.
Selima wanga kun bikin.
What's
Dong abuk shami
Bristic?
no nok.
something around
Mucho
here?
shakapaka.
No, I don't
Dong
get
ki ba
it.
non tontek. Dong
Eh,
mucho shakapaka.
Starship.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
You're hiding in the starship. It's your home.
Mucho shakapaka.
Gone this.
Mucho shakapaka.
Mukashakapaka.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
Oh, you like
Mucho
it.
shakapaka.
Okay. You like me.
Selima wanga kun bikin.
Nabs.
Kipona. Bona na kichu. Kipona. Bona na kichu.
I don't get it.
Seli. Kip.
Very bad.
Kipona. Bona na kichu.
To hurt. Not hurt.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Okay. I won't hurt you.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Oh no. What kind of word is that?
Dong abuk shami no nok.
You want something from elsewhere?
Mucho shakapaka.
You want food?
Selima wanga kun bikin.
Yeah.
Kipona. Bona na kichu.
The floor?
Kipona. Bona na kichu.
Nuggies means now. Nanuggies is not now or
Kipona.
before.
Bona na kichu.
You want some food?
Tonki ba non tontek.
Tabe.
Mucho shakapaka.
You want to speak?
Tonki ba non tontek.
Tell me about.
Tonki ba non tontek.
You want to know about
Kipona.
me?
Bona na kichu. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shami no nok.
Yeah, Tatooine. Yeah, you can go home. Okay. I might make a pit stop back at Tatooine then. I can't say I've ever been in a situation like this, to be honest. So this area was added to the PC version. It did not exist in the original Xbox version.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Ki Mulira Kun King.
I don't like Davik. I mean, he's dead, but you know, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa.
I'm trying to save the galaxy.
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri.
He's referencing the war Exar Kun, which is in the Tales of the Jedi comic book, had kind of like a final stand on Yavin 4. This big battle between the Republic, the Sith, and the Mandalorians. Exar Kun was slain in the Masasi Temple on Yavin 4, and his ghost kind of lingered there. He would eventually possess... who did he possess? His spirit would possess, I think, Jason Solo. I might be wrong about that. What are you doing here?
Winky Smaktoma.
How rude.
Pampa ki mulira achua penki yun patisa tichuba.
I don't know, you're on the map. I'm trying to defeat Darth Malik.
Kakincha nawabakaon pichage borang.
He's the Dark Lord of the Sith. Why don't you know these things?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune. Tong hitwama agi inko tune. Or tong hitwama ji agi inko tune.
Good Trandoshans.
Yun patis.
Why are they here?
Hitwama agi inko tune. Or tong hit chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chiwa aita kang ki.
You have anything you want to tell me?
Achua penki, Jiskadosoki, Kopa bono nakachu, Labora na winki smaktoma, Kuyami, Jusku chita ki muli.
Winky Smackdoma. That's pretty good stuff. That's pretty good stuff. So he's kind of like a premium vendor. And like I said, we're going to be stopping by here several times, just so we can get the lightsaber crystals access denied. Look, there's Yavin 4. It's right there. Or maybe it's one of the 3 other moons. So I don't know how many moons total Yavin has. It has at least 4. Alright, let's drop our Mandalorian child. Go back to Tatooine really quick. really appreciate these, you know, planet animations going in and out of these things. It's kind of depressing comparing these cinematic sweeping shots where the Ebon Hawk comes into land to what we would eventually get. And I guess let's bring along the Mandalorian. What we would eventually get in the Old Republic, which just shows a static shot. Hello.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawaga.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mu.
My mother's condition?
Ti umpa do punta krita. Ak ti konda ona chaba chisa wanki. Ti.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did you say anything about my father?
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
Chika don mulaka. Wata yumaka wamahona nek. Ashanti.
Thank you for informing me. I really must be going now.
All roads lead to Tatooine.
It seems my mother's been looking for me. Strange. Should we get the opportunity, could we look for her on Tatooine?
If you think it's important.
It's important enough that my mother was attempting to seek me out. Perhaps it has something to do with my father. Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she is really sick, well, we shall see.
Huh?
Huh? Hey, you.
Yikukuno no ba mulira chikun.
Huh? Sure.
Chi gratu loda pograshi onneon komba chintomo muchuba. Loda nida kun.
Okay.
Ida patisa ba. Ka chikun ida hodonga.
Yeah.
Yikin kun.
It's on my ship.
Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha no nunya.
We've been talking.
Ronda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez.
Yeah, sure.
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolbi. Ronda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palam.
Mucho shakapanga.
Tolpa da pongwale gando nangugu chuchut. Kavadu.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
Takom justach miki grabarmo.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
Yep.
Dong ki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun bikin.
Tong haitwam jiji jum
Yes, he seemed happy about it.
Nitapoe tikito. Dol.
Alright. Bye. Okay. Well, I got 2 party members that have family issues on Tatooine, so let's go to Tatooine. Hello. Game? Okay. I don't know why it does that. How am I supposed to fight crime if my crime-fighting companions have all this baggage? I'm the only one that's supposed to have baggage. turn that baggage into grenades or crime-fighting tools. Batmobiles. God, that cinematic's so cool with the flapping material and all that.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
I don't have time for your Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
A star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Alright.
How can I help? Sorry. I'm just thinking about my mother. It's strange to hear news after all this time. It's quite distracting. It's not that I look forward to seeing her. I just can't help but wonder what she wants. But perhaps we have better things to do.
It's best that we resolve this right away. With lightsabers. Oh, no, that might be going a little bit too far.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities,
Can I get
of
power
course.
converters
First,
here?
your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my money?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
You seem kind of like bad people. What if I say no?
Zerka Corporation maintains this docking station at great expense. It is within our rights to refuse landing permission. And I warn you, we've had troublemakers before. The bay is lined with autoguns.
Are you
Violence
threatening
is
me?
not a survivable option. I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
I need to get going.
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
Looking for older things.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different.
I don't like
You
this
could
guy.
always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
I need to get
As
going.
you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Took my money. Hello.
Uchua Penki, Tong Itwamaji, Human Act in Inkatu Baba Hassan Shan.
Yeah, sure.
Smilia!
That's neat. I just need more money in general. Excuse me. What shipment was that again? No. Okay. Ooh. Grenade.
I'm here.
Oh, is Bastila just like perpetually running fast? Hello, little guy. That's it. Play a game. Peekaboo. What fun. Alright. Bye.
I'm here.
Hello.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing.
I'll help
Nothing.
you.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
Tell me about his death.
I still can't believe he's gone. I really want to know.
Who did it?
Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew him. He had just started. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it.
Aren't you looking for vengeance?
It doesn't matter. There's no justice on Tatooine. I don't care what happens to them. I just
There's
need
justice
credit.
now.
I've got to think about my family, not those vicious pigs. Will you buy it? I can't sell it.
Yeah, sure.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please.
Here you go. And an extra.
700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means,
Shucks.
may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Justice is my middle name. Justice. You killed the guy. You want to escape justice. Very suspicious.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit.
You probably couldn't teach me anything.
Hoping to goad me into talking a bit? All right. What do you want?
I'm looking for something.
You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though.
Alright,
good hunting.
Information. I'm looking for something.
Takom jus tak miki grabar mogo. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dom na bungsha.
What about the Jawa?
Muchashak pakat. Kiye no no nama paule rachikun.
Have you seen them with anything on?
Muchashak pakat. Kiye no no nama paule rachikun. Takom jus tak miki grabar mogo. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dom na bungsha.
Where were they?
Muchashak pakat. Kiye no no nama paule. Takom jus tak miki grabar mogo. Jeda badawana ni dibobo.
Alright, bye. Say. Anything out of the ordinary happening? How about something more local? Alright.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
I'm looking for experts.
Well, of course, darling. Whatever Tanis Ven can do. You know, very few human females come to Tatooine. Ask your questions, please.
I'm looking for something.
Well, darling, old Tanis might be just what you need. Unless you mean the dunes. I suppose only the Sand people really know them. It's serious business. I'm sure I can help you through it.
Pretty forward for a married man.
He seems pretty forward, period.
Ooh, you're a sour one. Loosen up, we're all friends here.
Perhaps you'd best turn your thoughts back to your wife, sir.
Ah, the old girl doesn't understand me. Her loss. Now you have questions about Sand people or something?
Is this the guy? He thinks he's dead?
Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you. I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough. Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't say much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh? You hurry back any old time, darling.
Okay. Some of these folks, I don't mind chopping up the bits. Excuse me? I don't like your tone. Bastila's mom.
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Is she still there?
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
Okay. Whew. Oh my god. What's going on? You know, I won't sit idly by while injustice is happening.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I'm looking for Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
I'm not convinced.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yeah, it sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The Sand People.
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
Did they kill him?
We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
I mean, we just met, so...
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Hunting licenses?
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people.
Why do I need it?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
Have there been a lot of people leaving?
With the downturn in mining, people want any chance at credits they can get. Most wouldn't survive a day, let alone qualify as hunters. The last license issued before the ban was given to a woman named Marlena Venn. She'll do fine. She had a mean streak a parsec wide. She also paid double. Exceptions like this are rare, unless it suits the company to offer them.
Can I get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I don't want to do this, but...
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
I was lying.
Achua Pengti, Yun Patisa. Chiwi aita ka. Ki mulira.
Anything out of the ordinary?
Tong hitwa.
Local events?
Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo.
Alright.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kung best jingpa marulira. Tok jing.
Is this about Zerka wanting the Sand People chieftain killed?
Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kung best jingpa marulira. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona.
I mean, they've killed people.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kung best jingpa marulira. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa marulira.
This has way too many gray areas for me. I'm more of a, you know, good and evil type of guy, gal. Haven't they tried talking?
Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hado la boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padon.
You got that kind of droid?
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa marulira. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hado la boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek.
Where can I get those? Where would you get robes?
Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best jingpa marulira.
I will deal with the matter as I see
Kuyabi
fit.
just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama ruli uba patu kochi.
Hey, look, Jawas. Hello. Okay. Oh, okay. Spare moment? Let's plan it fast. Okay.
Hey there. What can... Talk. What is there to talk about? Those sand people took my brother prisoner. Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters.
We'll get him back.
I knew I could count on you. There's definite fringe benefits to being friends with a Jedi.
I suppose.
Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun bis chinapala mule. Dong.
I'm not interested in racing.
Mucho shakapaka. Ye ki. Kakin cha na kwat na bon. Tonga bok sha nak nong.
Alright. Hello? Excuse me? I'll just say goodbye then. Alright, see ya.
Go on, leave me alone.
What's bugging you?
Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand. Don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of secret.
I raced.
Ha, sure. Race your bike out of that explosion? Everyone knows that the whole planet is gone. Nobody got out. I'm not in the mood for jokes, thanks. I've got things to think about. You wouldn't know anything about it. Deal with that Hut Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Seems like trouble.
Kakincha nawabakaon. Kakincha nawabak.
Just answer my questions, kid.
Baba Hassan Shah. Achua Pengti. Baba Hassan. Ciao.
Hello.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Oh. Okay. Ow. Hey, purple. I'm looking for purple lightsaber.
There.
Ow. Give me that purple. It didn't give me the purple. Dang it. Purple? Nope. That's disappointing. Okay, so there's no benefit for me using a short lightsaber. We'll be able to get one later, for sure.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain. Seems like every other person I meet is complaining about something. Well, it's not going to get better, so leave me alone.
I'm getting sick of your attitude.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want that now, would I? Just leave me alone. What are you doing? Coming in here like you're sand people or something? That's no way to do business. I don't need this. Here, take some creds if that's what you want. Go drown in a drink like every other failure in here.
What a jerk.
What
Ganondorf.
can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like. But I was back on Taris. It seems like a long time.
Oh, I'd ask
I'm
you
not
a
sure what
couple
I
questions.
have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore. Ask me again in a few years and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out in the circuit. There is one. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. Well, you should try the locals. Jawas, maybe. Funny little guy. Keep
Okay.
safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as
Oh,
I
dear.
communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
Hello, welcome to the stream. 11 Nintendo. Yes, Tatooine. We kept getting a whole bunch of people saying that they wanted to go here, so here we are. My mother's dead.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Why don't you get the holocron yourself?
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition. Nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
Should we go looking for it?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man.
What about your mom's sickness?
Doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Hello.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis.
Don't tempt me.
Zach. I'm sure you do, but I won't have answers. I leave other people to their business, and they leave me to mine. Really, you'll have to seek information elsewhere. But if you want some recreation, I've cards ready to play.
I don't want to turn this into a Pizak stream.
All right. But remember that there isn't much fun on Tatooine that isn't life-threatening.
I'll pick it up and then the rest of the stream will just be Pizak. Hello.
Huh? Who are you then? The only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum.
I know I want to, that's the problem.
Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand.
I don't want to hurt those little guys. What do you got? Hey, that's exactly what I need. I'm interested. Good God. Desperate to sell. Think of the advertising you'll get from me. Oh no. I don't want to say that. I'm not interested. I don't think I have that much credits. No, I'm
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
Yeah, I don't know.
Answer. With the restraining bolt in place, I do not have access to my memory core. I suspect, however, by the fine quality of my manufacture, that they are a prestigious company indeed. I suspect I am of unique construction, or perhaps I was intended for a very specific customer. How I ended up here, I can hardly say. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid.
I'll see about purchasing you.
The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Yeah. I need the robot.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it?
I don't got time for this.
And if the It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
I can't pay that. I'm so poor. This is Anchorhead. In this continuity, it is the only settlement on Tatooine. We are over 3,000 years before the movie. Something like that. Oop. Let's see here. I need to sell some things because I am incredibly poor, and wait a second, I have that one thing. I got that one thing that I can sell. Hey, I want to sell you something. Yeah. Yeah, I did. So I got a poll going on right now for several things. One of them is a lightsaber color. The lightsaber color that's leading right now in the poll is violet, and I got attacked by the Sith, and two of them were wielding purple lightsabers, violet lightsabers, and I didn't get them, which is upsetting. So right now I'm using yellow lightsabers because they were a little bit lower on in the poll. Alright, fine.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Let's just go.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Nice.
Master?
Alright, let's give you some decent... There's no difference between these. Alright. Bigger gun. Do we have a bigger gun for you? 1 to 8, 1 to 6, 1 to 8, 1 to 8, plus 12. Range 25 meters, 28 meters. I guess he's fine with what we have. I think what I'm gonna do is eventually let's swap some things around, because I currently have Zalbar spec'd for melee, and he's using his blaster rifle. I can give that blaster rifle to HK-47.
I'm here.
So let's make a quick trip back to the ship and rearrange some people's inventory. Yeah, they're pretty good. I think I prefer non-droid characters because I can use Force Heal on them. But HK-47 is... his dialogue makes him kind of an essential character to have with you at all times. Alright, let's swap some things around. Start with you, Zalbar. Let's give you 2 fiber blades. We're gonna give HK bowcaster. 3 to 12 plus 16. Yeah, it's not even close. What does this do again? Bonus damage. Attack bonus 3. I think this one is just +1. Yeah. Use that. We can make it so Bastila's lightsaber is yellow again. This is Juhani's lightsaber. I'm gonna make it red just for the fun of it. Alright, let's see here. Keep that, keep that. That's fine. That's all done. Nothing. Okay. Nope. Alright. Take mission for the role-playing. Well, I mean, Davik is kind of smushed and blown up. Is isn't that the name of the location in the second game on Onderon? Or is that Isis? I don't know. I'm having trouble understanding.
Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
Why wouldn't I understand your true language? What do you want? Giants of the sand. What do you want me to do? I'm looking for a star map. Can you help? Hey, alright. I'll check it out. Seems like everybody has trouble with the sand people. It's like he's having Vietnam flashbacks.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I've got my authorization right here.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
It's in my pocket.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Such a jerk. Hello.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you know him, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
What are you talking
Just
about?
a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
It sounds like you're planning to kill him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Okay.
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
Alright, I gotta go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
That's pretty dark, Nintendo. Am I able to just swap to heavy armor? Yeah, and I still get my 4 speed.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Oh, look who it is.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. Could you... Hey, I remember you. You're the young lady from Faz's club. Talk about answered prayers.
Yeah, you're the jerk. Bye.
What? Oh, right, thanks. I guess I'll just die. Come on, help a guy out. So, what's new? Rescued anyone recently? You know, maybe someone trapped in the desert?
What happened?
Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
Why would she do this?
Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never saw this coming.
You don't seem to be too concerned about what triggered this.
Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but this is a little extreme, don't you think?
What do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please?
No? Bye.
What? Oh.
Hello. What's in your pile?
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them.
Sand people.
You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
So maybe we'll get some robes out of this. The flurry's pretty nice because it gives me an extra attack, but it lowers my defense. At some point, we'll be in a better position anyway. We don't need to worry about it so much. They keep going after Mission because she's got a sneak attack move. So she'll be doing the most damage. It doesn't look like they left any remains, which is kind of depressing, but oh well. We'll have other opportunities.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
I'm gonna try to help stop the attacks.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. That is not my job.
What, do you know anything else?
Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider's as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead.
They're using turrets?
They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us. That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on.
I've got some other questions.
I don't have time for this sort of thing. I'm through with the desert. You can take your sand people, crate dragons, and crazy hunters.
Alright.
Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. Ah, the Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
See ya. They don't seem to like me very much. So Mission gets her sneak attack if she's attacking them from behind or if she's attacking from stealth. Alright, finally we're getting some remains here. Sand people clothing. There we go. That's one of the things that we needed. Goodies here, hopefully.
Help! Please!
What?
Over here! Under the wreckage!
What?
Please help! I can't get out!
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's a trap. You threatening me? You're all going to die. Some damage. Cut it out. Am I gonna attack? There we go. Ooh. Oh, wait. I'm already... What I'm using is better already. Whatever. I avenged that one dude. I chuck grenades at my guys. Stop doing it. Weapons are doing the most damage to me. Oh, it didn't turn on the energy shield. Whatever, I'm fine. Or did it? I can't tell. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where even more guys showed up. Oh, okay. No, it's hard to see, but my energy shield is on. motion sensors. Isn't that what he already has equipped? Yeah.
What?
Ready.
He's in rough shape.
I'm here.
So let's see if I can get away with putting this on. I have absolutely no protection whatsoever. I'm one of you guys. Yeah, they're cool with me. This is a sneaking mission. Hello.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
Oh. Why can you understand it, but I can't?
Cautionary. I am unsure, Master. Now is not the time for speculation, however. I will attempt to address your question later.
We're not a threat.
Translation. Result. I believe I've succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Stop attacking the miners.
Cautionary. Not the most productive of results, Master. Your threat will be answered in the same manner, happily.
Damn.
Preparing blasters.
Oh. I'm in the mood. I figured. Put my armor back on, please. Alright, let's see here. Let's just put some more into strength, why not? energy shield died. Alright. Oh, wait. Did I? Oh, okay. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm here to save Griff. Where's Griff? Pick it up. Oh, this is a lot of guys. Excuse me for a second, Griff. I need to loot this skeletal corpse behind you. Hello.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Popping them
Mission?
on the head.
Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus's just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
They're too busy fighting me. Run to Anchorhead. They're too busy fighting me to operate the turrets.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you. And, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
Are you talking to me? Now what, Griff?
You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, You wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know?
No.
Huh. I guess you've been talking to Lena too. That's okay. I'll figure out a way to get by without your credits. I always do. Besides, I've already got a job lined up for me. Greta, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
That's, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that right now. Hey, you're free! Yeah? Yeah, just go. You're welcome. I saved ya. Attack him. I think we're doing pretty good with this negotiating. Punch them back. I'm punching them with my lightsabers. Ooh! You just got an upgrade, HK. Big upgrade. It doesn't affect any of his other stats either. I've got poison? Oh, that's not good. he's taking a lot of damage. Go fix yourself. That's not good for me either. Oh no, very bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Yep, just keep shooting. Yep. Nope, that's not good. That's not good. Let's see here. Flamethrower. Yep. We're all right. Everything's fine. Okay, don't miss. Have a high chance to hit. I didn't check to see what this ability does. Hey look, everybody can get back up now. Yeah, I kind of walked into that fight a bit haphazardly. It worked out though. It's plus 5 damage to the next attack, -3 to hit. Easy to hit opponents. Okay. Oh, the weird thing is he was missing on his regular attacks. It was hitting the power blast every single time. Oh, I already checked that. Might as well pick up all these gaffy sticks. Get the mines. Past it. It's the, none of the mines are really that much of a problem until later in the game. Later in the game, you get deadly mines. They're no fun. They can do a lot of damage to you. Oh boy. So eventually I'll get my Constitution up to a stage where using flurry will be something I do a little bit more often. And it just means that I'll be able to tank the damage. Yeah, mines, yeah, I know. I guess there's really only one way in or out of this area. I don't think it lets me go anywhere. Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. How about this one? Nah, it doesn't look like it. So that's where we'll eventually end up. But we should head back to Anchorhead. I think. Unless there's an NPC we can talk to out here. I don't think there is. I don't remember. Am I able to switch around my party? No, I can't. I'd like to bring Basil in before we attempt that. Long way away. thing I always appreciate is that burst of speed, as it sticks around for a really long time. Okay, maybe I was wrong about that. Whatever. And not gonna be happy with me. Help me find the star map. Thanks, buddy. Oops. Am I able to swap my party members yet?
What can I do? What?
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you could help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here.
Get to the point.
As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe.
What does it have to do with me?
I know this guy. He's with the Exchange.
No. Don't deal with the Exchange.
He says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch. And now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the Exchange a sample of Teresian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse.
That's what you get for dealing with the Exchange.
Come on, Mission. I'm your brother. I'm family. You can't turn your back on me.
Forget it, Griff. I'm not falling for that line again. You'll have to find your own way out of this mess.
You bring me a single tack gland, and you not only save my life, but you get a piece of this great business opportunity. I mean, you can't pass this up. Think about it, and you'll see I'm right.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate. Good hunt.
Alright, bye. know a lot of people don't like it, but I really appreciate the use of empty space on barren planets and stuff like that, like this. That's one thing that was really immersive in Star Wars Galaxies when I played that back in the day, even though there was a whole lot of nothing. You know, it kind of puts you in a position where you're more immersed when you have a vast expanse in front of you. I always appreciated that. Instead of something cramped and condensed. Hey, I remember.
I'm tired
you.
of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
I mean, you can kind of see him from really far away. I mean, I can see him pretty good. Guy must be nearsighted or something. It may be in the dragon's lair. You want me? Oh well. I have a ton of them. Why are you telling me? I've fought a ton of those guys. I have the father. Okay. One thing I found amusing is that, well, spoiler alert, this ends up working here. They do something similar in the Mandalorian, and it doesn't work. It's kind of, I guess, Knights of the Old Republic might be well known enough that people could catch that reference. What are you doing? Oh, she's already working on that. The auto routing just gets so weird sometimes. Oh, I should have got her to get the better force heal. Yeah, that gets rid of poison as well. with them a second time, go through another fight, and then...
Achuta.
Oh, I guess so.
Unga kun pistol. Achuta. Unga kun pistol. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong patukas maktalea. Tune pudo. Rananu prata dongko shirkasha. Jum na apike.
He's a big one.
Mandayata. Wata yuma wamahuhu nandaktik. Shatung ni patoga. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha.
Did what had to be done.
Donga kun honkabi. Wana kun bed. Muchashak pakat.
Get one of the most useful lightsaber. Where are you going? Lightsaber mods. No. I guess it's back in here? I thought you looted it. Hey, violet crystal, alright. There we go. Did we miss something? Datapad contains detailed... Oh, this is what I got from that Dark Jedi. Holocron's been cracked and worn by the sands and wind, but is still marginally operational. When activated, it shows a holographic image of a middle-aged human man. Appears to have been used as a means to record his personal thoughts over many years. Unless I'm mistaken, I was supposed to get a Great Dragon Pearl. Oh, okay. I don't actually have to get the star map for this ambush to happen.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase. But nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Okay, let's do it again.
Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Come on.
Alright. Well, that's fun.
huh?
So be it.
Nice. Okay. Maybe I get it when I do the star map. I thought I got it. I thought I get a Great Dragon Pearl. Well, let's get the star map.
It's one of those star maps, ain't it? Kind of weird finding it in the back of a crate dragon's lair, don't you think?
The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The Great Dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it.
Say, now that we've got the star map, do you think we can leave this planet soon? I've got sand everywhere.